It has been over 6 months, and Mayor Cherelle Parker, the mayor from Philadelphia, who's down with classic hip hop culture, and her administration have been putting in the hard work to try and clean up the city and improve the quality of life for its citizens. The following is an update on the mayor's progress and the challenges she continues to face. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Since taking office in January 2024, Mayor Cherelle Parker has chosen to tackle some of Philadelphia's biggest and most difficult issues. She has wasted no time in getting to work with her oft-mentioned toolbox, a metaphor she has become famous for using, referring to all the resources she has at her disposal. Mayor Parker wasted no time in cleaning up the infamous Kensington Avenue open-air drug corridor in Kensington. Anyone that has experienced that area before the cleanup, as I have, must admit that it appears cleaner and brighter as all the drug-addicted, homeless people camped out in tents blocking portions of the sidewalk have been removed. Citizens and vendors who live and work in the area say that even the sun seems to be shining brighter now since the cleanup. Homeless addicts were offered help with housing and addiction services, which a reported 60 people or so took advantage of. The rest were told to move on because the dope encampment on Kensington Avenue was closed. Cops are now stationed on the same corners previously occupied by dope fiends and dealers 24 hours a day. Of course, the cleanup has not been without its critics. Some say Mayor Parker has merely moved the problem from the main strip of Kensington Avenue to all the many side streets and adjoining blocks in the area. These residents complain of finding used syringes all over the place and addicts that now shoot up on their front steps when it wasn't like that before the cleanup. Although still a problem, violent crime is down in the city as the mayor is heightened patrols in some areas and is using innovative approaches like a social media czar to investigate conflicts between gangs on social media to try and prevent violent conflicts before they occur. Mayor Parker has issued a mandate to ticket parked cars with illegal tint in an attempt to suppress criminals with something to hide behind the wheel. Cops pulling over cars for illegal tints has not been mandated yet, but may be on the horizon. Mayor Parker executed a massive citywide street cleaning initiative focused on decreasing blight and trash removal, followed by consistent street sweeping and following a broken window policy and addressing quality of life issues like confiscating hundreds of the thousands of illegal dirt bikes on the streets. The mayor's latest challenge came in the form of a battle to end remote work for some city employees who still wanted to work from home. Since the pandemic ended 2 years ago and everyone went back to work, many city workers continued to work from home until the mayor requested that they return to the office a few months ago. The mayor cited wanting an all-hands-on-deck approach and said she needs everyone on site and in person because the problems she is trying to address in the city requires it. She also cited how the local economy in Center City has been negatively impacted since all those workers that used to come to work and spend money in the form of breakfast and lunch and transportation and other ancillary activities and functions that city workers engage in that generate revenue. The remote city workers fought against going back to in-person work for months, even as the mayor offered discounted meals and movie passes as incentives to return to work in person. However, at the end of the day, those that chose not to return to work in person faced losing their jobs. The workers' union filed a lawsuit against the mayor and the city in an attempt to continue to work from home. Last week, a judge ruled against the union, forcing the city workers back to work. It would be foolish to believe that the myriad of problems that face a city the size of Philadelphia would be remedied in less than a year. Problems like drugs and gun violence are not going to be fixed overnight. Citizens of Philadelphia would be wise to have patience with Mayor Parker as she continues to work the plan that she laid out while on the campaign trail. Mayor Parker's efforts are even being recognized nationwide, so who knows, bigger things like the governorship or even Washington may be on the horizon for my homegirl from LU. Show 'em what you got, Rel.